Hello friends, my name is Dr. Abhishek Tiwari. I am an international corporate trainer and a performance and management coach. By qualification, I am double PhD, MBA, and also an author of 3 books on sales and other topics. I am here to talk about one of the known topic called performance management. Although this performance management is not only about us, it is also about the performance management of our team members. So I will start this topic with a checklist wherein I am going to talk about few of the symptoms. And if these symptoms are visible in your team members, then my suggestions are going to work for you. If you find someone in your team whose decision making is poor, whose business acumen is pretty low, they are not finding the meaning in what they are doing in their daily work life, when they are not able to take the lead in your absence, when there is someone who is not getting creative in the work, then out of these things reflect that you will have to check back on the quality of your leadership. So when you have these symptoms in your team members, which definitely leads to the poor performance, and when some of us go to our bosses to complain about the poor performance about that particular member in our team, boss, please replace or remove this person. I don't want this person in my team. This person is not performing. So do you realize the bitter fact here, friends? When in front of your boss, you are trying to prove the inability of someone in your team, you are invariably admitting your inability. So friends, I am there to help you people with certain processes which you can levy there to upskill and upscale the performance of your team members. Out of many those concepts, there are 2 major concepts which can really work for you, and they are mentoring and coaching. Mentoring is meant for those people who are not willing to perform. They may or they may not be skilled, even then they are not willing to perform. Now, coaching is meant for those people who have no mental blocks. They are willing to perform, however, they don't know how to perform. So let's start with mentoring and end this entire discussion with coaching. So for the mentoring, the first step and the model is GROW model. It stands for goal orientation, checking realities, that is R. O is obstacles, how to handle the obstacles, and W is way forward. Until they learn that they have to achieve something in their professional life, in their personal life, they won't get that fire in their belly to perform further. And once you set this metrics right in place, take my words, that mentoring process automatically will get into the right direction. Once they learn that they have many goals to achieve and they can achieve it only when they perform well in their profession, the journey towards success will start right from there. Next is R, that is reality. Yes, we can create any goals for our personal and professional life. However, at the same time, we also got to check, are we standing on that right platform? Are we in the right position to achieve those goals? So for that, there is another famous model propounded by Dr. Philip Kotler, father of management, that is SWOT analysis. That stands for strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. However, there is a little tweak in the way of conducting this SWOT analysis against what was mentioned by Dr. Philip Kotler, with due respect to him. That is, do not start with strengths, do not start with weaknesses, because in the current situation, we don't know what could be the strengths for this person, what could be the weaknesses for this person. We will have to qualify them. Because we don't want to live in a fancy world, randomly calling something our strength, probably that may not work. Strengths are those qualities and skills in a person which can help them to grow professionally. The same thing goes with weaknesses. There could be many things that could be weak in me. That doesn't mean I will have to work on each and every weaknesses of mine. I also have to identify what are the relevant weak areas on which I should work. And to qualify these two things, I always suggest to start from opportunity. And opportunity means what? The next promotion or the next level this person is willing to achieve in professional life. And that also can be fetched from our smart goal setting technique, that what are their aspirations in their life. You just put that aspirations of their life in the opportunities and ask them to check and find out what are the demands of that aspiration. Demands, I mean to say, what that aspirations may desire or require from a person to perform to achieve them. They may be certain skills, they may be certain knowledge levels, that may be certain experiences. So whether this person is having those skills, knowledge and experience in place, if yes, they become their strength. If no, that becomes their weakness. So that way, in a very crisp and easiest manner, we will be able to qualify what all things could be a strength for this person and what are the areas on which this person actually has to work upon in the current context. This is how you handle the reality check point of our team members. Once the reality check is done, we people are clear on what are the things which are our strengths, which have to be sharpened further, and what are those areas which are our weak points on which we have to start from scratch probably. So the next point of our grow model is obstacles. Now, what do you mean by this obstacle? Despite of this person in our team well equipped with the right set of knowledge, experience and skill in place after the SWOT analysis, when this person will perform, they are bound to do certain mistakes. It will naturally happen that they may not perform well on one or other area. They will do certain mistakes in their work. It may be a behavioral mistake, it may be a functional mistake. Whatever it may be, in those real-time cases, they are liable to get the feedback from you. You will have to help them to find out the way. Just while leaving them halfway through is not going to help either of the person, that is your junior as well as you. So what is F? That is findings. Help this person with the observations you have made about this particular performance. Help this person to know what particular thing this person has not done right. Now in this case, two things will take place. Either this person may accept or this person may not accept. To cover that non-acceptance, we have first E, that is evidence. Help this person with the evidence or proofs. For example, you remember that particular job, that day, that time, that particular piece of that entire work which went wrong, and this is the evidence this person will have to accept. Yes, I did that mistake. Now, the next step is to help this person with the solution. But then whether this person will accept the solution or not, we'll have to make this person mentally prepared for that. And for that purpose only, we have got second E, that is effect. Tell this person what effect this person will have on the performance or their future growth if they do not work on this particular gray area. How it is going to impact their future prospects. And this indirect threat, or we can call it a soft threat, will actually wake up this person. And this person will be ready for the next last point of feed, that is diagnosis. give the right solution, relevant solution to this person, and for sure this person will adopt it, accept it, and implement it, because you have already made this person realize that it will be his or her loss if they do not follow the solution. All right, friends, once your feedback process is over, till this point, your mentoring process is also over. By this time, successfully, you will be able to remove those mental blocks from someone to make them perform. Once you do that, we can easily transit into the next step, that is way forward. Way forward is nothing but the another concept called coaching. And coaching says that in this case, person is willing to perform because the mental blocks have been removed. They are not finding the way out, how to move forward. They just need a help from you about what are the new things which has to be in place. What is the current thing that has to be changed or replaced? What is the new practices that has to be adopted? They just need guidance from you. While you are coaching someone, never ever give them a ready-made answer. You just ask questions to these people and make them to find out the best solutions by themselves. And this is how you help the people to develop on their own. This is the real crux and the taste of the model called coaching. And this is how, using the GROW model, that is goal orientation, reality check through SWOT analysis, obstacles handling through feedback model called FEED, and the last one, way forward, through coaching, you can definitely upscale someone's performance. And once you do that, I am very sure, friends, it will not leave any chance or any scope for you to complain about the poor performance of someone. They will definitely perform. So if you want someone to really perform well, to reinvent their own performance management, it will start from you. So remember, I will end this talk with one simple statement. If we keep doing what we are doing, we will keep getting what we are getting. So if we want to get something better, if we want to get something different, we are ought to do something better and different in our life. All the best.